Okay, Lee, great having you in for a bit of period of time, and let's just say that you got a good golf swing, you got good hand-eye coordination. A couple critical things that I would like you to focus on that I think is going to help your overall ball strike and get rid of some of the pull slices that we tend to get. Your overall setup is good as far as your grip, your basic address position. Love the way that shaft is leaning to the left like that. Ball position is great. When you move the club away, there was an appreciable amount of motion that's happening with your lower body, and you'll notice that you tend to sway outward and as your arms lift. And so one of the first things I did is I talked to you about setting some foundation. The club tends to lift up with the arms as you move away, and as a result everything lifts. The left heel's lifted, and there's a swaying position that goes that way, and then you tend to sway down and through, and it's very difficult for you to get off of your right side as a result, so you kind of cast early with the club and swing up on it slightly. Okay, so we clean that up by first getting foundation, and I gave you a simple little exercise. Let me see if I can find one here. There we go. All right, so here's you doing the exercise, and all I had you do is put a ball underneath your right baby toe, and it rolled the weight more to the inside and towards your heel. It braced up your right leg, and it got the soleus muscle working correctly to support your lower body balance and your lower body foundation. Now you're able to rotate better. Here's the difference you can see in the swaying outward versus what you're doing now with that good braced soleus muscle on the inside. Now you're turning back nicely in a really good position, and that's going to give you the ability to be a little bit more dynamic on the start of the downswing. So here's the start of the downswing before, and you can see kind of what your legs are doing. And now you're going to notice that your initial move, you can get your feet and your knees helping deliver the arm swing and the club down. And you see the difference in the dynamics of your angle of approach. They change. You're not so flat-footed. You got a lot more right leg working forward and underneath you, and you got more plant or post of your left leg as a result of that. So this is a good change, something that with rehearsals is going to become an ingrained natural habit for you. The second thing we worked on is the feeling of a better delivery position. Let me see if I can pull up an example here. Here you are doing the delivery drill, and so your tendency on the one on the right, you'll notice that the club is going to spring out, and by the time your hands get down towards your right thigh, which is ideally where we want you to be able to get that club feeling like it can drop in and deliver, there's your right on your right thigh position, or just before your right thigh. Here is now just before the right thigh, and you've got a deeper angle of approach, and you can see how the body is responding differently, and as a result of springing it early, you can see that the club head is going to quickly pass the hands and pass over where this one is going to give you hands ahead of the club head and a better angle approach. Now, how does that improve your ball striking? It keeps you in your posture better. It delivers a path that's going to be much more from the inside. So you're going to see on this one in particular, the club is going to come from the out, spring out, and you'll notice that both heels are currently off the ground, left and right heel, as you're kind of popping up and out of it. When we do this drill correctly, there's the difference in your angle of approach now. So the more that you can rehearse that feeling, the better you're going to deliver the club down and into a better angle of approach. There you are coming back into it. Nice inside to square angle approach coming into the ball. That's going to help you stay in posture. That's going to help you deliver the proper angle and hit it further and more often in the center of the face. So just work those two simple little drills, and I think it's going to enhance your ball striking. And on the golf course, I like your routine. I like the process in which you're going through. And make sure you see it, feel it, do it, and also, if you miss one, grow it. Become aware by making a practice swing, and let it go. Go forward. It's a good habit to get into. So until next time, happy golfing.
This is a core foundation drill. It's called the three-step drill. And what I'm going to demonstrate here is very specific positions in which we want to feel, sensations we want to feel, and in warming up, it would be recommended that you begin by getting your core foundation feels ingrained before you actually start executing shots. So it begins like this. You notice I've got an alignment rod on the ground, and I'm going to use that as a reference as I get into position 2. So we're in good posture. We're in our good setup position, and our goal now is to begin by having one simple thought as far as backswing. I'm going to feel like I pivot around my spine and try to stay centered, and I'm going to give it a good rotation away. And here we go. Turns away to the top of the swing. On the start of the downswing, that's position 1. On the start of the downswing, I feel like I am going to plant the left heel and deliver the arms down right in front of me, holding the angle. And you notice when I do that, the club will come right down, and it is in a parallel position to my toe line at this particular point. And my hands are right on my right thigh. It's a good plant down of the left heel. That's the pulling motion that begins the arm swing coming down. And it's critical that you maintain your wrist cock and feel that sensation of being grounded at this particular point. Notice my shoulders are fairly level. I'm not pulling the handle down. I'm letting my arms swing down, fall down right in front of me as I plant that left heel. At this point, that's position 2. Now position 3, you'll watch me kind of pump it back just a little bit. And then at this particular point, it's all rotation. So I'm going to maintain the angle that I just felt and rotate or pivot my upper arms and chest around my axis being that left heel to my spine. Here we go, rotation. It's all rotation at this particular point that takes me right through into a good balanced finish. So there's a little bit of a pump back and then plant, and here we go, rotation through the shot into a good balanced finish. If I use my rotational forces at this point, hands and arms and club will follow, everything will rotate through, and I'll end up very balanced and poised into the brace or post of my left leg. Repeat this drill consistently before you start to go into your actual shot making, and you'll find that it's certainly going to help you improve your technique, improve your synchronization. Let's go ahead and play it through this time so you can kind of see how I did it in a full motion here. it goes. One away, two deliver, a little pump drill here now, and rotate. Everything rotates right through. So we'll show you from the down the line view, same thing. Get myself set, pivot away, pump it down, a little check to see I'm in the right position, and then just rotate it right through into a good balanced finish. All right, so there it is. Good luck with it, and I'll guarantee it's going to help you really perfect that technique and get you off to better ball striking and the ability to execute the shot making the way you desire. Until next time, happy golfing.